Summer is one of the most exciting times of the year. And as a feminine woman, it's one of the best times to radiate your femininity. People get out of their house and they go out into the sunshine to enjoy this special season. You know, most people during their week, they look forward to the weekend. And for some people during the year, they only look forward to the summer. I'm excited today to talk to you about 12 ways that you can enjoy your femininity this summer. Welcome to my channel. If you're new here, I am Dr. Michelle Daff, and I'm so happy that you're here. If you're returning, welcome back. This is going to be a really fun episode where we're going to talk about how you can just blossom, bloom, and enjoy your femininity this summer. Before we get into the video, I want to mention that I will be in Chicago. If you live in Chicago or near Chicago, in the month of August, I will be speaking at a really exciting conference called Mothers and Daughters. This is being put on by Kingdom at Hand Ministries, and I'll be talking about femininity, speaking to the young women and to the ladies. So if you have a young daughter and you want her to kind of learn a little bit about femininity and Christ, then I invite you to join me on August 8th through 10th in Chicago, Illinois. I will have everything linked in the info box below for you to get tickets. So with that being said, I want you to go ahead and sit back, relax, get something to drink or something to eat, and let's talk about this. The first way, and probably the most obvious way that you can enjoy your femininity this summer, is go to the beach. Most people do not go to the beach until it's summertime, unless you live in a place like California. Even in California, a lot of people don't really take advantage of the beach. The beach is so relaxing. It's so fun. Just being able to be on the water, enjoying the smell of the sea and the salt, putting your feet in the sand and being able to just take in the glory and the beauty of God is such a treat. And in the summertime, it's great because you're getting vitamin D. Our bodies are so deficient, oftentimes as ladies, with vitamin D. And it is so important, not just for your skin, but also for your mood and for things that are going on in your body. I have actually been reading quite a bit of research on vitamin D and how taking vitamin D, like as a supplement, because we don't get enough sunshine and most people don't, can actually help with clearing fibroids. And the vitamin D that's in a lot of these like pills and supplements are not the kind that your body really absorbs. So when you're not in the sunshine enough, your body actually is upset. So take the time to go to the beach, lay out in the sun a little bit. Obviously protect yourself, wear your sunblock and do what you got to do to make sure you don't get burned, but take in that sunlight, take in the breeze from the ocean, take in the scent of the sea salt and enjoy your time with family. One thing I want to mention about going to the beach, especially as a feminine woman, okay, is how you behave at the beach. In terms of really enjoying your femininity, it's fun to go to the beach with your big sunglasses and your big sun hat and your cute bathing suit and all of the good stuff. But keep it cute. Keep it modest. Femininity and modesty are married. They're joined together. It goes hand in hand. And oftentimes women are very immodest when it comes to their swimsuits. That's like the one time they feel like they can just let loose, when really it's no different than like you wearing your underwear. So just be modest with the kinds of swimsuits you're wearing, especially you ladies who are daughters of God. Make sure that you are dressed appropriately in a way that you feel comfortable in and is not going to be causing a scene for other people. It doesn't matter what everyone else is doing. You're different. You're feminine. Another way that you can enjoy your femininity this summer is by making new friends. As you get older, especially for those ladies who are in your 30s and 40s, making friends is actually quite difficult. And we sometimes get into this place where we're just like comfortable being by ourselves and not really taking leaps and meeting new people. The summertime is really nice because most people, again, are out. So you're meeting people at the coffee shop, you're meeting people as you're in line for something, or you're at like a concert or a carnival. And it's nice to be able to actually make a new friend. It could be someone at your church, it could be someone that is a family friend, but be a little bit more social, be a little bit more open. We sometimes close ourselves off because of things that have happened to us in the past. We are not as vulnerable sometimes as women because we don't want to get hurt. We don't want to repeat the same things. But if you use wisdom, if you rely on listening to God, if you honor your own desire, you get blessed by that. So instead of just like blocking out someone who wants to get to know you or automatically just saying no to a person who wants to go to lunch with you or brunch with you, actually take the time to do it. Take the leap and say, sure, let's try that out. Let's do that. Even if it's on social media, sometimes you're not meeting them in person, but maybe you add a woman that you really admire on social media and then you like her pictures and you two start actually forming some sort of like online friendship. That's nice. And it's something to embrace. It's nice to be able to add beautiful feminine women to your circle. So make a new friend this summer. Another way that you can enjoy your femininity this summer is by arranging blooms and getting fresh blooms. I know that some people think that the only time they can receive flowers if it's their birthday or if it's some sort of special occasion or unspecial, sad occasion, but blooms are beautiful to have in your house all year round. In the summertime, though, we get to get blooms that are just so bright and beautiful, like yellow flowers and pink flowers and maybe colors you wouldn't normally have in your home. I recently just got some tulips, some pink ones, and they're so beautiful. They just make the home feel elevated and happy. So get some fresh blooms this summer and take some time to care for your plants. If you have a garden, take some time to plant some, different kinds of flowers, something that you wouldn't normally plant, and enjoy that sunshine, enjoy that time cultivating and growing fresh blooms. As a feminine woman, it's important to remember that hygiene and cleanliness matters. We never want to get to a point in our lives where we are comfortable being in filth. In the summer, it's kind of common to be running from activity to activity or, going from like a day party and then going to the movies, and everything just kind of moves quickly. So we can sometimes look around our house and start noticing that things are all over the floor and there's trash piling up and there's all these cups laying out everywhere. We want to make sure that we are cleaning up. The summer is really busy sometimes, especially if you travel. You may have like suitcases that have been sitting there and you're like, I'm going to get to it, but you're not getting to it. So you want to make sure you're cleaning things out and keeping your home fresh, opening up the windows, letting the air flow through, lighting candles if you want. If you don't want, you can do like diffusers or wall plugins, but have an aroma flowing through your home. Some people even do simmer pots. I think I've talked about that maybe last summer, but simmer pots are also really nice. You can actually use your old blooms and add some like vanilla oil or orange oil or lemon oil and just let it simmer on the pot and have your whole home smelling juicy. So that's another option. But in terms of cleaning up, it's also important for you to clean areas like your fridge, like things that you don't get to a lot. Especially in the summertime, you might be doing, again, more moving around, more like going from one thing to another. So your fridge might be a little bit more empty. And that's a really nice time to get through and clean out all the old food and the old condiments and just have a more fresh place for your items. Another way that you can enjoy your femininity this summer is by spending time with your children, spending real time with them. Oftentimes, if you have a child who's under 18, they're not in school during the summer. This is a time where they are home. And sadly, a lot of parents actually dread this. They hate the fact that they're going to have to be home with their children and they don't have like someone else taking care of them. But your children are so precious. They're so special. They're not going to be young forever. And truly, your bond with your children is what sets them up emotionally for life. Working in the schools for so long, it is really scary to see how much mental illness has been rampant with children. Children are suffering from anxiety and depression, and parents are overwhelmed because they don't know what to do about it. But one thing that I see as a common thread is that parents do not spend enough time with their children. And the parents that do, the women who are able to stay home and be with their children, the women who choose to be homemakers, the women who have the luxury of being able to say, I'm going to spend time with my child instead of making money and hustling and all of that. And the women who do work, but prioritize their children and don't look at their children as an inconvenience or as someone who's stopping them from living their best life. Those children thrive. They are happy, they are healthy, they do great in school, they have good friendships, they know how to take care of themselves, they love themselves, they're blessed. So if you are a woman who has a child, I invite you to really change your mind about this. Change your mind about your child and them being an inconvenience. It is a blessing to have a child. And it's a blessing to spend undivided time with them. Just because you are a stay-at-home mom does not mean you're actually spending time with your children. You can get busied up doing housework and all kinds of things, being on social media. Be there with your child. Spend time looking in your child's eyes, laughing with them, playing with them, watching movies together, going to the beach together, going and taking walks together, going to the pool, teaching them how to cook, teaching them how to bake or arrange flowers. Take time. Even if you have a son and he's not doing that stuff with you, enjoy whatever he's doing. Take him to the park, take him to a sporting event, whatever your son enjoys doing, be there with him. Get off your phone, get out of your head, and soak in those precious moments with your child. This is femininity. This is womanhood. This is what you give that no one else can give. This summer, spend time with your children. Another way that you can enjoy your femininity this summer is by eating more fruits and vegetables. It's actually so beautiful when you look at your plate and your plate is colorful. You're eating things that came from God. You're not eating a bunch of fast food or snacks and chips. You're eating things that are juicy and fresh and change your body. They actually make you feel better after you ate it and not worse. So spend some time eating fruits and vegetables like watermelon and things that are in season. Take those juicy oranges and juice them yourself and make orange juice for breakfast instead of having your soda or whatever else you're used to having. Take time to enjoy your food. Eat it slow. Don't rush it. Enjoy and savor every single thing you're eating. Bite into a juicy cantaloupe and enjoy your sensuality. You know, that is part of being a feminine woman, not overindulging or becoming a sensual person, but knowing how to slow down, be grateful, and have those sensual moments where you take in something juicy and delicious and you're grateful that you're able to enjoy it. So mangoes, grapes, I mean, there are so many fruits and of course, delicious vegetables that make you more beautiful, make your skin glow, make you better as a person, healthier, vibrant, and really make your summer more special. Another way that you can enjoy your femininity this summer is by wearing brighter colors. As a feminine woman, fashion is fun. It's important. Looking beautiful and looking your best and feeling good makes a difference. And we know that. So wear brighter colors. I know that some of us are kind of like in this place where we have a capsule wardrobe, or maybe we have like a neutral color palette and we don't want to break away from that. And for some people, like that's what works. That's what makes them happy. But you can wear bright colors like white. White is bright, right? You can put on like a gold accessory or a yellow accessory and make it a little bit more bright and juicy and fun. But for those of you who are able to stray away from those things, for me personally, those things feel too restrictive. I'm someone who likes to wear how I feel. If I feel bright, I want to look bright, even if I have certain colors I normally wear. So experiment this summer and wear a color that you don't normally wear. This color is so fun. This is like one of my favorite colors this season. It's like this coral. It's very juicy and bright. I even have my nails in this very fun pink color, but go outside of your norm and wear something bright, because every time I wear a bright color, I feel bright. Like I feel better. I feel lifted. It works. It helps. And it's fun in the sun. I meant to say it's fun in the summer. It's fun in the summer in the sun. So wear something bright this summer and stay away from dull, drab clothing. Take a risk. You just might like it. Another way you can enjoy your femininity this summer is by wearing dresses. Now, this is kind of a given because as a feminine woman, wearing dresses is part of it. Like that's just part of being feminine. There was a time, believe it or not, in my life where I did not wear dresses. This is like my younger years, because typically children, especially like in middle school, high school, you can't really wear dresses to school. It's just not the wisest thing to do. So right after high school, getting into college, I was still in that mind frame of wearing jeans and pants. I never wore dresses. And the guy that I was dating asked me like, you know, why don't you wear dresses more often? Because I wore one that was just so beautiful. And he was like, why don't you ever wear dresses? And I was like, you know, I never really thought about it. And from then on, I started wearing dresses and I felt so beautiful and feminine, but it kind of like trips me up sometimes thinking about how I didn't wear them at all and how it didn't even occur to me that I wasn't wearing dresses. Everyone who takes the time to wear dresses can tell you that they feel more feminine, that they get treated differently, that they even move and walk differently because you kind of have to. There are things that you can do when you wear jeans that you cannot do when you wear a dress. So it teaches you, like naturally teaches you how to carry yourself and be more feminine. So wear dresses, wear long sundresses, wear dresses that are beautiful, bold, bright colors. If you're someone who wants to really get bold, like bold, 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 there are some brands that only make bold clothing, like Farm Rio. I love them when I really want to like make a statement. Some people don't want to be seen, and that's why they don't wear bright clothing, but you're meant to be seen. You're here in this world for a reason. You don't want to live your entire life without ever being seen. You can't even stop yourself from being seen, so don't hide from it, okay? Allow yourself to wear beautiful clothing that resemble who you are on the inside, a beautiful, lovely, feminine woman, and wear a dress this summer. Another way that you can enjoy your femininity this summer is by trying a new hairstyle. I know a lot of people kind of like switch up their hairstyle in the summertime because it's hot or because they're going on vacation, and that's a great reason. But if you're someone who's been really stuck in the summertime has come, it's like a brand new season, but you still feel like you're stuck, the hairstyle can really make a difference. You can do a wig, you can get braids, you can get some sort of like weave, you can do all kinds of things, but try something different. It really does help, and it changes everything. Like your hairstyle changes your face, it changes your aesthetic, it changes the way your clothes look on you. Since cutting my hair, the clothes literally look so different that some of my dresses don't really work with this haircut. And I'm like, oh no, I really have to like switch it up. But that's fun. That's why we love being a girl. Like we get to have fun, and it's something to take advantage of and enjoy. Be in your femininity and enjoy every single aspect of your womanhood. Another way you can truly enjoy your femininity this summer is by practicing what you've been learning all year long about you, about being a unique, beautiful child of God. In the summertime, there is a lot of like partying and drinking and just carousing and just getting wild, right? That is like, you know, in the summertime, people do tend to let loose. People make a lot of really bad decisions in the summertime. And there are a lot of like parties and weddings and vacations, and people tend to sometimes go overboard. But you, my feminine woman, that won't be you this summer. It's important that you practice self-control and you are able to show up differently. It is different being a feminine woman. Like, you are rare. And I don't want you to be rare. I want this to be something that women are embracing and truly shifting in this world. And I'm seeing it. I'm seeing so many women loving who they are as a feminine woman. Part of it is choosing not to do what everyone else does. Try not to overindulge in drinking and eating, in, just having inappropriate relations with guys, doing stuff you know you shouldn't be doing because it's summer, dressing very immodestly because it's hot. Find ways to enjoy and love yourself without having to go overboard. And that includes everything. Even ice cream, okay? Even ice cream. Try to manage everything you're doing and have self-control. There's a scripture that says, all things are permissible, but not all things are profitable. All things are permissible, but not all things edify. That's 1 Corinthians 10:23. And what that's basically saying is that, yeah, sure, like you can drink a beer, you can drink your wine, you can, but should you? Okay, you drank one. You could drink two, you could drink three, but should you? Is that helpful? Is that going to do anything good for your life? Or is it just going to cause you to make a really bad decision or have something unfortunate happen? Like, we have to think about everything and not just live in the moment as the songs and the culture would have you do. But they don't care about you. I do. God does. Do it His way. And speaking of doing it His way, another way that you can really enjoy your femininity this summer is by drinking water. We know that water is life and water hydrates. It helps you in every single part of your being. Drinking water is something that we all must do, but in the summertime, it's calling you. Like, we need to drink more water in the summer. Drink it with lemon. It helps with the taste, and it also helps you to lose weight. It helps your body in so many ways. But drink your water earlier in the day so you're not having to, get up over and over at night when you're trying to sleep. And when I talk about drinking water, I am talking about drinking your regular water instead of always drinking a soda or a juice in the summer. You can drink a sparkling water. They taste really good, and there are some that have a little bit of flavor, so you get like a little soda fizzy feeling without all of the extra calories and sugar. But there's also another kind of water that I want you to drink, and that's the living water. Drink the living water of God by spending time with God. Don't forget about God because it's summertime. Enjoy the presence of God and drink the water that only God can give you, the water of life. Enjoy your time with God by spending time just sitting with God sometimes. Like, you don't always have to be doing a whole charade. Just sit with Him sometimes and thank Him for everything. Just start thanking Him for everything, and you will see Jesus walk into your room. Like, you will feel the presence of God so heavy, because that is how you get into it, with gratitude and with praise. So enjoy your time this summer. Have a journal. Thank God for everything. Be with Him and just listen to Him, hear what He has for you, and be excited about it. And the final thing that I will leave you with in terms of how you can enjoy your femininity this summer is by writing handwritten cards. I know this one's a little like, what? We're in 2024. What do you mean handwritten cards? This is one of those like lost arts. It's so beautiful when you take the time to actually sit down and write someone a letter. This is a lost art. Believe it or not, it wasn't that long ago when people used to actually write letters to each other. It wasn't that long ago. Because of text messaging and social media, you're not always able to really feel a person's thoughts and emotions, and it's just very like touch and go. When you sat down to write that person a letter, they know you intentionally thought about them, took the time to write, took the time to get a stamp, put it in the mailbox. Like, it is so personal and deep, and it lasts way longer because that letter will be kept, unlike that text message. I came across this really cool box, and this is something that helps you to write a letter to people, like one letter a week to a person that you care about. And it goes on throughout the entire year. I have been challenged with this, to think about different people in my life and how they affected me, and just wanting to reach out to them. Some people I haven't talked to in years. Some people I lost touch with because of the baby and just life getting so busy. And it helped me to be able to reflect on them and let them know how much I love them. Usually I would send out letters when I'm having like a party or an announcement or a thank you card. But this is like a just because card. You don't have to use this. You can just use a piece of paper. But this one really helped me to reach out to people and spread that feminine love and just let people know, hey, I love you. Hey, I'm thinking about you. Hey, this meant a lot to me when you did it. Or just encouraging them with the word of God. So take a time and write a handwritten letter this summer and let me know. Let me know how you felt and how these things all worked out for you. Also, let us know in the comments below what you would like to do this summer, where you're going to, any travel destinations. Let me know how your summer is going, how you're incorporating your femininity into your summer. We want to know. I love you so much, and I hope that these tips just helped you to enjoy and bloom in your femininity. You can listen to my podcast, The Dr. Dap Show, if you love feminine content and you want a place where you hear about it and you can grow in it. Until next time, my loves, remember that in all things you do, make a feminine impression. Bye-bye.